This video will show you how you can add tabs to a Canvas page to organize content. So to add these lovely tabs, you'll first want to open up a page in one of your Canvas courses. If you don't have a page that you want to add tabs to yet, you can go ahead and just create one. And then after you have a page, you'll open up the editor. And below the rich content editor, there's this little code symbol right here. You'll want to click this to open up the HTML editor. Once you have that open, you need to go to the tabs page in the Canvas survival guide. So let me show you where that is. In the Canvas survival guide course, under add more to your content pages, there's a tab page here. And it has this code for you to copy. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to click and drag all the way to the top. I need to select all of this code. And I need to copy it. It probably won't let you right click and copy. It will give you this message that says use Control C. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. On my keyboard, after I have this all selected, I'm going to press Control and the letter C for copy. So I just have to press two buttons on my keyboard, Control and then C, without letting go of Control. And then I'll let go. And then after I have that copied using that shortcut, I'm going to go back to my page that has this HTML editor open. And now I can just paste it like normal. I can right click and paste, or I can do the shortcut Control V. So here's my code. So I'm going to show you how you need to read this code a little bit and edit some things. So if you look closely where it has this black text, it says tab title 1, tab title 2, tab title 3, and so on. And then down here, it also has tab title 1, tab 2 title, tab 3 title, and so on. That's wrong, that should say 5. Okay, so now, just to show you what this looks like, I'm going to click on this little editor button. You don't have to do this yet, but I'm going to click on this little HTML editor button. And so you can see I have all of these tabs here. And if I click Save, this is what the tabs will look like for your students. And it'll have content under each tab. So let me go back and edit these. Go back to the editor. I have to open up that HTML code. It may be tempting to just change the tab titles here, but that's going to mess everything up. It's not going to work. I promise. I've tried. So even if you click link options and you try to change the text there, or if you erase it and type, it's not going to work. You have to go to this little HTML code, but that's okay. So here, like I said earlier, where you see this black text, tab title 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to change that to whatever you want your tabs to say on them. So for example, let's say you want them to say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And notice I'm only erasing the black text here. I'm staying in between the colored text. Thursday, Friday. Okay. Now I'm going to go down here where it says tab 1 title, tab 2 title, tab 3 title. I'm going to go ahead and change that in here. You don't have to change it in here. You can change it after you close the HTML editor, but I think it's a little bit easier just to go ahead and change it while you're in here. It's your preference though. Towards the end of this video, I'll show you how you can remove tabs if you don't want all 5. And I will show you how you can add tabs if you need more. And I'll show you also how you can change the color of the tab, but that will be at the end of the video. Friday. Okay, so now I changed the tab titles here, the black text, and I changed the tab titles here. This is actually like the little section titles. And it's in between that H2. Okay, so now I'm going to click on that little HTML button again. And so now you can see I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And if I click save, you can see it has all of these sectioned tabs here. Okay, but now I want to add content under each tab. So I'm just going to click edit and I'm just going to add it in here. I'm not going to open up that HTML editor. So let's say Monday, I want to type some directions. Oops. Pretend like this is a whole paragraph of directions. And then I want to add a picture. I will say it gets a little bit tricky if you press enter. Sometimes the code thinks you're wanting to go out of this Monday section. So a trick that I've learned, and I just do it every time just to make sure, is before I press enter, I'm going to hold down the shift key. And while I'm holding down the shift key, I'm going to press enter. That just keeps it on the same line. And it's going to make it, I know it's on a separate line, but it keeps it in the same formatting, I guess, as where directions are, this word. And it will also make sure that it stays in that Monday tab. It's not going to try to go into Tuesday or some random outer space tab. Okay. So now I'm going to insert a picture. No, I don't want to upload. I think I'm just going to use the Unsplash. Let's look for a dog. Oh, it's cute. So I'm just showing you that you can add whatever content still to the page under any of these sections. Okay, so Tuesday, here is this. And like I type some text, and I think this time we'll add a video. Oh, and you know what? I forgot to hit shift. So let me go ahead and do shift enter just to make sure it stays in that tab. So I'm going to use this video. Click share. If you're not sure how to do some of these things, like how to embed a YouTube video, there are directions in the survival guide on how to do that. Or you can just pause this video. I'm showing it just quickly. Okay, and then Wednesday, add stuff. Content and okay, so you get the idea. You can add whatever you want under these sections. So now I'm going to click save to see what this looks like. And then here we go. We have these beautiful section tabs. You can click through and it has its own content under each one. And it's good to go. You can share it. Now let's say, this is going to be the advanced part of the video. Let's say you want less tabs than this. Then you have to go back to that HTML editor, and you're going to have to look real closely. So let's say you want to get rid of the Friday and Thursday tab. So you want to erase everything from LI, I didn't mean to select that, LI all the way to the /LI. So what I'm talking about is, so here's the Friday tab. This whole section right here, that's a whole code for that tab. That's what it means. So you can see it starts with the LI here, and it ends with the LI at the bottom. You can tell this is where it starts the code, it's open, and then it closes the code with the little slash here. So if I want to get rid of Friday, I'm going to start at this LI and go all the way to that last part. So that got rid of Friday. And then I'm going to do the same thing for Thursday. I need to go from that one all the way to that one. So you can just click and drag to select it, or you can just simply erase it. Just make sure you're erasing from this LA all the way to that one. And you can tell it goes together because it has the open and then the closed with the slash. So I'm going to erase that. You do want to make sure you're staying within this /UL because that goes with the beginning code of all the tabs. It keeps it together. Okay, so now I just have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I can go ahead if I want to. I can go ahead and erase, starting at this div right here. I can go ahead and erase Thursday, so you can kind of see this goes together as one code. Thursday, and you can see how it says tab 4, and Friday. If that's too complicated, I can just go ahead and close this editor and I can erase Friday and Thursday here. That might be easier. There we go. So I still have my Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And let's save it just to make sure that's what it looks like. Yay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now, if I need to add a tab back, or if I needed more than 5 tabs, let me go back to that little editor. So same kind of thing where I was selecting these guys here, but now this is a little more advanced. I'm going to right click copy. I'm going to add another code just like the one that I removed, or just like the one above it. Only I need to change where it says tab right here. See how it says tab 3? They all have these specific numbers. So here's number tab 1, number tab 2, number tab 3, number tab 3. I need to make this 4. This is my 4th tab. And then I can change the title to whatever I want it to be. And then I need to come back down here and I need to add a tab 4. Uh-oh, it didn't erase on the other one when I erased it without the editor. Let's just go ahead and do it in here. So I'm going to copy this whole little section of Wednesday, starting with div all the way to here. Okay, and then I'm going to paste it underneath. But remember, you got to change just like you did up there, where you had to change the tab number. I changed this tab number. And then I'll change Thursday. Okay, let's make sure that worked. So I'm going to click the little HTML. Oh, that looks a little bit ugly. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. Let's click save and see what happens. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Tuesday just has a lot of spaces, but we can get rid of that. Let's erase that open space under Tuesday. Oh, is that my video? I guess my video just isn't showing up now. There it is. I don't know why it's not showing it, but that's okay. Oh, there it is. I guess it just was taking a minute to load and I wasn't being patient enough. But you know what? If something like that does happen, if it doesn't load at all, you can always just click around and erase it by putting the cursor behind it, disappeared again, and doing your backspace key, and that'll erase the whole video. And then you can always add it again. I'm going to click next to the smiley face, hold down Shift and Enter. Let's go back and add that embed code for the video. It's going to take a little bit to load. It's probably because I'm using Screencastify. That's okay. Okay, so one last thing I want to show you. This is again a little bit advanced. If you want to change the color of these buttons, you do need to go back to the HTML code again. And you'll see it has where each tab is. So again, look for that code for each tab. It has a background and then some numbers. This is the background color. So that's the black that you saw on those tabs. And then here where it says style color and it has a bunch of Fs, that is the text color. So you can change those. If you just search in a new tab, HTML color codes, and just open up any of these links, you can see what the hex code is here for different colors. So let's say I want the background to be blue. So I'm going to copy this, right click, copy. And then I'm going to come and change this background, see all the zeros. I'm going to keep that little number. I'm going to paste. Oh, I didn't need to keep the number symbol. It gave me one. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So that's the background. And I'll do the same thing for the font as well. Let me go ahead and change all of these. Okay, and let me just get a random color. This isn't going to be pretty. Let's go ahead and do a dark blue, almost black, for the font. So I'm going to copy this. And then I'm going to change these numbers here. Okay. And then I'm going to click on the little HTML button again. And there we go. You can see it changed the colors. And if I click save, it's changed my buttons to those colors.